Big U, the bully?
Big U is facing a lot of serious charges right now. I mean, you've spoken out about him in the past. I mean, do you think there's any truth to these allegations?
All the allegations are true, yeah.
I mean, why do you say so?
Because I was a victim, and the things that he has done to me, he's a monster, and everything that he's getting right now, he definitely deserves it.
Now, there's a rapper out there, her name's TKG, I believe, but she's saying that he deserves to be locked up and that more stuff will come out. But let's continue. She says a lot more key points in this little quick interview on TMZ's Instagram page.
Can you share what happened between you two?
Well, you know, he jumped on me. He lured me over to Nipsey Hussle's shop. He jumped on me while I was pregnant, beat me up, made me go to another part of the neighborhood. I got jumped by 3 girls. I still have a scar on my back from that incident. He lied on me. He extorted me. He threatened people not to work with me. I mean, he did a lot. He did a whole lot. And it wasn't just a singular thing he did. He did this throughout the years with me, with events, with people, with situations. He's just a monster. He's a bully, and he deserves to be in jail. He should have been in jail a long time ago.
I know one of the allegations against him is murder. I mean, you think that one's true then?
I don't understand why the family would lie. The family reached out to me, and I did speak with the family, and it's a sad situation because we're talking about a child. This was a child. Big U is a 60-year-old grown man. And you have 2 different type of people in this world. You have people that are screaming free a 60-year-old gangbanger, and then you have people that want justice for an innocent child.
That's what I'm saying. You know, screw Big U. Straight up. Anybody that's, come on, 30 plus, pushing a gang mentality or still, you know, with that nonsense, man, what do they contribute to society besides taking her and dropping her off probably in a certain area or whatever he did? He had her set up. You know, I believe this woman. I believe her. How about that? Believe me too, right? Or the Believe Me movement or believe whatever. Yeah, we need to believe her straight up. I think what she's saying has some validity to it. She says she's been speaking about this for a lot of years. I'm going to look more into this woman. I didn't know this. All this is coming to light to someone like me, but we're going to highlight this. I think Big U is a criminal. And I got some more, another clip, should I say, of him, you know, doing exactly what she says here in a minute. The Mexicans don't pick this up because she's fixing this drop a bombshell allegation here. And I'm pretty sure they ain't going to be too happy about this, right? This dude was extorting people in the community. Man, screw this old dude. 60-year-old gang banger, you know, doing this kind of stuff. I'm glad he's in prison getting locked up. It reminds me of Charleston White. Charleston White was right about all these criminal thug gangbangers, especially ones that are all old. Man, grow up.
And you need to figure out what type of person you are. I know the allegations are true, you know, but they say you're innocent until proven guilty. But in my opinion, he's guilty of everything.
And like she said, the family. So it's coming more to light that this, you know, family has been speaking not just to her, to another rapper, I think 600, whatever his name is, right? Those guys got these street names. But the point is, the family's speaking out in the streets talk, okay? It doesn't take a rocket scientist to understand this, but in a community, in an area, in a city, especially if you're a victim or the victim's family, you're going to talk about the crime. You're going to talk about who did it. For the most part, to be honest, they're going to know who did it. There's going to be rumors and speculation. Then, you know, you put it one and one together, makes 2. It ain't very hard. You don't need a special FBI task force to figure some of this stuff out, even though the feds are on that ass now. And thank God they are.
People can look at my interviews from years ago when I was speaking out about this, when I went on Tasha K, Whack 100 spoke about it. They just spoke about it on No Jumper. I've been speaking about this for years. And as a woman, you know, you should never let a man think it's okay to put their hands on you. A person should never want to extort you or harm you just because they feel like it. That is crazy to me, you know. And for me, it makes me feel good that my story helped other people tell their stories. That's what I'm most happy about.
Good job.
No, would him, you know, going to jail help you, you know, sleep easier at night? Do you feel like the LA streets are safer now?
Well, as far as me, I'm going to be safe regardless, if you know what I mean.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to be safe regardless because I'm not playing. I'm going to protect myself.
Hey, good for you, sis. Good for you. Protect yourself. Women, protect yourselves.
But I definitely feel like a lot of people, they're happy. I've had a lot of people reach out to me and they're like, we are so happy that he went to jail. I mean, this morning someone reached out to me and told me that he was extorting the food vendors. And I'm like, what? They were like, yes, he was extorting the food vendors at Crenshaw High. And I'm like, God damn, like he just extorted the whole city.
So he's extorting the food vendors. Again, an allegation, but I believe it because I'm going to play a clip in a minute where he's basically doing the same thing to someone that's filming in his neighborhood. Man, screw this dude, Big U. What a scumbag. 60 years old, too. Then he makes the video that he's in the car with his family, turning himself in. Good. You caught a charge, Grandpa. You should be going to prison.
So yeah, I think a lot of people are happy.
I know. There's talk about Big U that he was involved in Nipsey Hussle's death. I mean, have you seen any proof that would confirm that?
For me being over and growing up in that area, I'm going to tell you guys this. He definitely has something to do with that. Wow. And justice for Nipsey. And I know that justice is coming for Nipsey. And I think people are going to be shocked once they see everything that really happened and how he played a part in it. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's his people, right? That's their community. They know. This dude right here, Big U, was connected. They call him the Big OG. You think that Nipsey Hussle situation was just a fluke? There was a motive behind that, I'm pretty sure. I haven't really even covered the case. I honestly don't even care. But you can't tell me that that was an inside job when his own fellow gang member, is the one that unalived him. Nipsey's Hussle's homeboy or said fellow gangbanger did the damn job. So you can't tell me that wasn't an inside job.
You guys are going to start seeing stuff soon in regards to the part that he had to play in the demise of Nipsey. And he was very jealous of Nipsey. Me and Nipsey both went through stuff dealing with him, and we went through the exact same things with him. So he was very jealous of Nipsey.
Big U is facing.
There it is, y'all. Rapper SKG, Big U's an extortionist and had Nipsey unalive, locked him up. That's what she said, y'all. Fresh off the IG page of TMZ_TV. Now I got one more clip, y'all. That's why I believe it's true, even though I know, I ain't dumb. I know how these gangbangers are, especially in California. And we all know. We've seen the movies. We've seen the interviews. We've seen the podcast on Adam 22. We've seen Nipsey. We've seen Loose Cannon pistol whip somebody live on a video. Okay, so we know all this is true because they show it to us. So let me get back here to this real quick, y'all. Boom. Here is the boogeyman, the bully, Big U, making somebody check in. Just filming it. Filming the location, the street, and then check out this part.
Don't matter. You're nice, go hard.
Movie production in the hood. That's how we do it, you know, man.
Top flight, baby. Security.
GB running this here movie set in the hood.
Come on out here.
Coming out here and checking in with GB, getting these movies done. You better know it. You know what I mean? Anytime you want to do movies in the hood, just check it in. We can make sure it's done. Movies, videos. But if you don't check it in,
Oh, well. Check your ass out.
we gonna check you in, all right?
Wow.
We gonna check in all of your equipment. We gonna check in all of your equipment.
Right there, y'all. And you know what? They say there's truth in every joke, right? But there he is. Let me get a good shot of this idiot for the thumbnail. This is the guy, right? You do for the community, Big U. You wonder why people probably don't even want to make videos or movies or film in that section with these kind of criminal thug gangbangers. They want to sit there and make them check in. This is America, homeboy. This is USA. We have the right to be anywhere on a public sidewalk, especially of all places, without heathen like you harassing people. They want to make money or capitalists. Freaking disgusting. I'm glad they got this dude right here making these people check in, or he's going to check in their equipment. Man, you're a freaking loser. 60-year-old gangbanger. And then you acting like worse than a kid. You're posting the location. You're posting the camera crew. And you're posting yourself with your threats. Freaking scumbag. I hope you get whatever's due to you. I don't even know his life. I don't even know what he's facing with that RICO indictment. Hopefully they get your ass and throw you under the prison cell and you can go to prison where you belong, Big U. You're a disgrace straight up. Freaking bully right here, y'all. This is what's wrong with America, especially in California. Grown ogres like this, they just ruined the community. Making people check in. How disgusting. Anyways, there's my take, y'all. Big U, the bully, and they want him in prison. They're glad he was extorting street vendors. And then they wonder why the Mexican, black and brown beef in California, the racial tensions are at an all-time high. Because of people like this. We knew he was robbing the food vendors. And you want to come out and say protect the food vendors doing protests. Man, you right there with the people. Raza, you're right there with these brothers. They're the ones that were doing it. Everybody knew it. It ain't that hard to tell. They're the ones that were robbing the food vendors and all that crap. That's why y'all were beefing back in the day, right? Just coming to find out this dude was over there extorting the food vendors by Crenshaw High. What a scumbag. Grandpa Crip over here. Put you under the jail, like SKG said. That's my reaction. And remember, y'all, you ain't gotta like it.